what's up? It's Vince Leo from vinceleo.com, and in today's video, we're going to go over 10 essential vegan traveling tips that you could use the next time you travel. So thanks for joining me here again, and if you're new here to the channel, I do a lot of videos around plant-based nutrition, including recipes, taste test videos, healthy hacks, and more, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss a thing. So today, I am here with vegan travel expert, Kitten Kuroi.
Hey everybody.
Now this is part of our vegan travel series, and I'll go ahead and link all those videos in the description box below in case you missed any of them, as well as the Vegan Trader Joe's week we did earlier, where she showed us some amazing vegan recipes with items from Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I did.
But now it's all about travel, and you've already showed us in this series how to travel on a budget, different vegan food we could bring, equipment, how to stay healthy. So what are you gonna do today, Kitten?
Today we're going to talk about 10 essential vegan traveling tips.
Nice.
Yes.
You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Number one, everybody, it's happycow.net. It's a website you can go to, and it tells you all the vegan and vegetarian friendly restaurants around the world in wherever area you are. So you'll never have to worry about where is vegan food? How can I find vegan food? There's no place to find it. Let's start with Happy Cow. What's cool is it's a website, but it also has an app. There's a free version of the app, there's a paid version of the app. You cannot go wrong with Happy Cow. It should be called Hangry Cow, I think. Number two, Google.com. If you don't know Google, something's wrong with you. Google.com is a great resource. Just type in vegan food near me, literally, vegan food near me, and vegan food near you will pop up. I can't guarantee it's gonna be next door or the next town, but it's gonna be near you. It's definitely a good resource. Vegan food near you, you can find on Google.com. Number three, food delivery apps. I'm talking about your Postmates, I'm talking about your Uber Eats. In the UK, there's something called Deliveroo. I'm talking about those things. What's super simple is you open up the app, because you gotta download the app. It is kind of like the future now. Open up an app, type in vegan or vegan food, and all the restaurants that are vegan restaurants or that actually have vegan food in them will show up. I think there's also, Yelp has its own thing too. Yelp has, what's it called? Delivery 24 or something like that. Anyways, food delivery services are the jam. I've done them almost all over the world. They're amazing. If you're in a major city, there's especially if there's ride sharing services or like Uber kind of things, Lyft kind of things, there's definitely going to be food delivery services on your phone. You do not have to leave your place. You don't have to figure out what's going on in the city and I don't know where to go and who are these people. Just and your food, your vegan food comes hot and ready just for you. Number four. Fancy number four. For those of us that are fancy, who are staying in a hotel, you can talk to the concierge. Okay, I'm gonna stop with that accent. I'm American, okay? Anyway, Concierge Services. So in your hotel, there's usually front desk you can talk to. There's also the concierge that are specifically for events and restaurants and things around town. You can call down and ask them, or go down and speak to them specifically and ask them, where is their vegan restaurants? Be aware that some of them may not quite understand what you're talking about as far as vegan, so you might have to tell them a little bit more about that, but definitely ask them. They're great resources. They usually live in the area or somewhere around the area, and even if they haven't been to these vegan restaurants, other guests have, and guests come back and say, wow, this place was great. So, wonderful resource, Concierge Services. Number five, believe it or not, after you've gone to the concierge, you asked them where to eat, you found a great vegan restaurant, that vegan restaurant was great, you might want to know where other ones are. Guess what you could do? Ask that vegan restaurant. It's very true. Many times people that work at vegan restaurants also eat at other vegan restaurants, or they want to know what else is going on around town so they know where other vegan restaurants are. So definitely hit them up. They won't feel bad about it. If you feel bad about it, say, I'll come back. Just tell me where something else is. All right, that's great. Good tip number 5. Number 6. I'm talking about grocery stores, your average big chain grocery stores, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down south, wherever you are in the world, you know you have big chain grocery stores, even Costco. Just go to the grocery store. Sometimes they have special vegan meals that are made with meat analogs, which are vegan meats that are meant to look and taste like traditional meats. But you don't have to do that. There's fruit, there's vegetables, there's hummus, there's salsa. These are my favorite things. They're all over the place at grocery stores. You don't have to go to a specific store to get vegan food. Just go to a regular grocery store. They're all over the place and get you some food. Stop playing games. Number 7, vegan clothes, such as this. You're probably wondering, Kitten, what does vegan clothes have to do with me getting food? I am hungry. That's precisely the point. I was in Rhode Island somewhere, I believe. Quote me or misquote me, whatever. I was in another state that wasn't my own, and I happened to go to get a latte. I think I was getting a turmeric latte because that's what I love, a turmeric latte, and I happened to be wearing a shirt that said the actual word vegan on it. And the barista actually tracked me down after I was getting ready to leave. She's like, "You're vegan? I'm vegan too. You should try this restaurant in town, this restaurant in town. Go to this store, go da-da-da-da." So, I know it seems corny, I know it seems cheesy. You may not feel like broadcasting that you're vegan, hardcore, like I do. But if you're in a place that you've never been in before and you're not ashamed of being vegan and you like vegan fashion, why don't you rock yourself a vegan shirt and act like you didn't realize you were wearing it? See what happens. Be specific. Be specific. Yeah! We're on to number 8. Be specific. What am I talking about? I'm talking about when you say you're vegan. Everybody doesn't actually know what that means. I know that seems weird to you because maybe you're like me and you've been vegan for almost 11 years. So you take it for granted, right? But there's so many people that are still finding out, believe it or not, about what veganism is and what veganism isn't. So when you ask for food, especially if you're ordering room service or sometimes if you are doing food delivery services, make sure you're as specific as possible, especially if the restaurant is not vegan. So let's just say you sit down to an Italian restaurant and you want to have just veggies with noodles. Tell them that you want veggies with noodles, but make sure that there's no butter on it. Find out if the noodles are made with eggs, that sort of thing. Find out if you go to certain Asian restaurants, or like especially Thai food restaurants, is a dish made with fish sauce? Those kind of things. Are there shrimp in the chips? That sort of thing. Is there chicken, beef, or pork stock in your soup? That sort of thing. So be very specific. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. You've chosen to be vegan because you want to be vegan. You care about the animals, you care about health, you care about the environment. So why be ashamed? Just ask simple, basic questions. If the people don't want to adjust things for you, or if they can't, just kindly get up, thank them for their service, and walk out and find another place that can. But in all ways, at all times, be specific, because the last thing you want to do is order some kind of tofu dish and there's pieces of pork and chicken and fish and beef all over it. That's happened to me before. That was horrible. Don't do it to yourself. 9. Be prepared. Isn't that one of those Scouts kind of mottos? Always be prepared. Well, that's the same for you, sweet vegans. Dear sweet vegans, if you're going to hit the road, you need to be prepared. This is what I'm talking about. Call in advance. Find out from your hotel what's around, what's nearby. Google Maps is also kind of awesome. You can look and see what's around in the area before you go. Look for grocery stores. Look for nearby drugstores, nearby liquor stores. Find out what kind of restaurants are in your hotel. Find out what kind of pubs or anything like that that are nearby that you would like to frequent. Just think about when you're at home, what are the things you like to do? What are the things you like to eat? Where are the places you like to go? And look them up before you get to your final destination. That way, you're not so fish out of water. You kind of have a good idea of what's going on. For me, it's exciting because I like to figure out what vegan restaurants are nearby because that's my first adventure. Like, food is number one, so that's what I do. You could do it too. Super easy. So always be prepared. Psst. Come here. I want to tell you something. It's a secret. It's my number 10 tip. And it is about natural food stores. Let me tell you about it. Natural food stores. It seems pretty obvious, but sometimes we don't think to look for natural food stores. Sometimes there's small ones in the area where you are staying near. So definitely look that up. They could be small corner bodegas. They could be gigantic restaurants / food stores. They can be all kinds of things. But look up natural food stores. They'll definitely have all kinds of things that you as a vegan can eat. Sometimes they even have ready-made food bars, so you can have some food that's already pre-made, some salads, some hot foods. They have all kinds of stuff. They even sometimes have things for your health. Of course, they're health food stores. They will have tea. They will have cough drops. They will have whatever you need, lotions, potions. If you're a woman, feminine hygiene needs, masculine hygiene needs. Why isn't there a whole masculine hygiene thing? Because men be stinky. Anyway, we're not talking about that. Not vegan men, because they eat fruit and veggies. They smell like roses. Anyways, natural food stores, make sure you look them up. It's the biggest, best kept secret in the world, and I bet you didn't even think about it.
All right, Kitten, so thanks for joining me today and showing us this awesome vegan tips.
Thank you for having me.
I do have one question.
Yes?
Am I stinky?
Nah, smell good.
Man, that was a close one.
Well, you know.
All right, so leave us a comment below. Let me know what you thought of these tips and if you have anything you want to add. And as always, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel as I post new videos every week, and join the Fit From Food notification squad by ringing that bell next to the subscribe button. Remember to keep living Fit From Food, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.